Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Let's see where Bank Nifty will move tomorrow, what strategy we need to apply, where we need to position ourselves. Friends, today as soon as the market opened, I said you to buy the call options. The reason behind, when the market opened a very big gap down, we need to see the continuation in the either in the index or either in the stock option. But when you have seen like the market opened a very big gap down and the market has held it for some time. Later when I saw there was an auctioning, I said you to buy the call options and we clearly got nearly 100 points here. Later I saw somewhere here the market was taking the resistance because the market won't break immediately at these levels as it is in expiry. It will be coming for looking of the liquidity. So I said you to buy the put options. Later we got very good profit here. Then I said you to buy the call options. The calls went very good on the higher levels. Later at these levels, at 37,250, as you can go and watch the video, at 37,250 below, I said you to sell the market. So I was expecting a breakout, this breakout after 1 o'clock itself, because I was looking like the market has to accumulate in certain sideways, and later I was expecting only on the higher levels. I was not expecting at lower levels. So at this level I gave you to buy the put options. Just a second. At these levels I gave you to buy the put options. Due to volatility, stop loss got triggered and the market flushed all the way on the lower levels. So due to some important work I went outside. Later I saw like somewhere here when this candle got broke out, I said you to buy the call options, where I said you to buy at 310, which went all the way to 800. Well, it is a completely again a short covering rally and Bank Nifty is looking really bullish. As you can notice, the selling was very slow and the buying is taking very aggressively on the higher levels. So any dip is been bought back by the institutions. As you can notice here, the seller came, twice the seller came, thrice the seller came, 4 the seller came, 5 times the seller came, and seller started to hit the bids very hardly, but someone is sitting at these levels and he's buying all the bids and the market has rallied on the higher levels. As you can notice, from 37,000 to 38,000, it's a 1,000 points rally. So 1,000 points rally in Bank Nifty is really big. I hope many of you might have made a very good profits. One of my student, he made nearly 4 lakhs of a profit, which is really good. I don't want to tell in the YouTube, but people, they are making good profits. Please do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button. I'll be posting more learning and weekly and daily analysis in this channel. So what made the Bank Nifty to go so aggressively on the higher levels? I'll take you at the structural format. So when you see at the structure is very much clear. As you can notice, the institutions has accumulated at these levels and there is a breakout. When there is a breakout, you'll be seeing a continuation in the breakout. Whenever you are having a continuation breakout like this, there will be a retracement. So for every buying, there will be a retracement. So what is a retracement? Retracement is the one where the institutions will be looking for a liquidity. So what liquidity? They'll be looking for a buyer. So they'll keep selling up until they find a real buyer. Because if they find the buyer, even the big players, they start to buy with the buyer. What do I mean? I mean to say, like, take for instance, the market has went at the higher levels. So the people who bought here, they'll start to book the profits. And the index starts to come at the lower levels. When the index is it is coming at the lower levels, the big institutions, they start to sell again. They start to sell up until certain price point where they find a buyer to buy from them. If they find a buyer at certain price points, they'll stop to sell and they'll start to buy with these people. Why it will happen? Because they have the enough contracts with them. When they start to sell, they'll be looking for a proper buyer. When the buyer is coming, that means that is a value area. When the price is coming to a certain price point where they are finding a buyers, that means they are finding a proper value for their index or either a stocks. So that is why whenever the market goes at a higher levels, it has to retrace to a certain price point where it finds a buyer, and later it will auction at a higher levels. As you can notice, this candle, as I mentioned you at previous video itself, so this candle was a just the institution starts to book their profits at month ending time. But when you have seen today, it is a completely short covering rally, and Bank Nifty is looking super bullish than Nifty. So what strategy we need to apply for tomorrow's market? I'll take you at a 15 minutes time frame. Nothing much to tell. As you've noticed, it is a 1000 points rally today. So we'll be looking to buy if the market opens flat, and if this swing crosses 38,200 will be buying, and we'll be looking to put the 50 or 60 rupees of a stop loss, and we'll be targeting up until 38,400. If the market opens flat and if it comes down, we'll just avoid the market. We won't be doing anything because the market might take anywhere support, and again it can rebound. It can trigger all your stop losses. So please, I recommend you not to sell the market, at least for tomorrow. We can see on the Monday, but at least for tomorrow, even if it opens big gap down, it will be still buying opportunity itself. Don't try to sell the market. If any selling has to happen, it has to happen below 37,000 itself. If any 37,800 or 700 or 600, if the market is coming, the buying will come again. Again the market will bounce at the higher levels and trigger all your stop losses. Again it might accumulate certain price, and it might auction at the higher levels. So don't sell the market. Our strategy should be simple. If the market opens flat and if it crosses this swing, we'll be looking to buy the market, and we'll be targeting up until 38,400. If the market opens somewhere like 38,400, and if it rallies at the higher levels, and if we find certain one red candle somewhere here, on top of this red candle we'll put our stop loss of 5 minutes red candle, and then we'll sell the market, and we'll target up until 38,200. because as you've noticed here, they bought, again here they bought, there is no profit booking in the market, so we might expect a little bit of a profit booking, and later the market might rally at the higher levels. If it opens big gap up and if it rallies higher levels, just leave it. If we see any red candle, on top of that red candle we'll put our stop loss, and then we'll start to buy 38,400 or 38,500 or 600 put options, and then we'll target up until 38,200. I think this will be a good strategy, and this will where we can make a good profit tomorrow. If the market opens flat and if it starts to rally at a higher levels, we'll be able to buy the market, and we'll be targeting up until 38,400. So some of the students will be asking for me, sir, please try to give the target. What will happen is, like, if I give the target, you'll try to sit at the target levels itself. Please remember, whenever you're buying any options, try to book the profits 1:2, and trail your stop loss up until you find a certain target area, 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, 1:5, 1:6. Because if I give the target to you, you won't be learning anything. You'll be just buying, and you'll be just making the profits. You'll be booking your profit to the certain price point, but I won't be able to give you the target. The only reason is, like, sometimes it might even rally 300 points, sometimes it might rally even at 600, 700, as you notice, like 1000 points was a rally today. So the targets are like, I don't feel like you have to focus on the targets. The main thing you have to focus is like risk management. You have to focus like how much I'm risking today. Am I risking 50 points? Am I risking 100 points? Am I risking 30 points? If you are able to take that risk, then you can enter the trade. If not, don't enter that trade. Just watch and see what is happening, on what basis I'm giving the calls. Well, tomorrow nothing much to tell. If it opens flat and if it crosses these levels, we'll be just looking to buy the market, and we'll be targeting up until 38,400. If the 38,400 crosses 30 decisively, we'll be getting tomorrow itself like 38,800 levels. I don't think like 38,400 or 800 will be broken out. The institutions will try to book the profits, and they might take the market at a sideways mode. So next month there is a budget, so we might have a budget rally. Please don't listen any of the YouTubers. I'm still saying you, Bank Nifty is really bullish. Please don't short the market. You'll lose very badly. Today I've seen some of the people who went against to my calls, and they've lost huge money. I was they are my friends, and I was telling them repeatedly, like, don't do that. Even though they went against to the calls what I said, they shorted the market, they sold the options, and they booked the loss of nearly 4 to 5 lakhs of your losses. So please don't do that mistakes. The bank nifty is still strong. Only after the post budget we might see certain correction in the bank nifty. I hope you like my video. If so, please do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button. The telegram link has been provided at the description levels. Please do subscribe my telegram channel and press the bell icon button. Thank you so much.